Hey guys, I feel the need to make this video. It's another video about Ebuzz Central. And I noticed this earlier. A friend of mine, I noticed the video, then a friend of mine watched the video and actually pointed this out to me. And so I watched this, and sure enough, this is the most blatant act of plagiarism I believe I have ever seen from a Linux YouTuber. Now, I want everyone who actually puts real work into their videos. I mean, people who actually read the articles, do their research, do their experimentation on their own computers, and then form a conclusion and then do the video. I respect that, and I want to give props to any YouTube creator who actually does that. But let me show you what Ebuzz does. So he just posted a video a little while ago, entitled "Things Linux Can Do, Windows and Mac Can't." Okay, so that in and of itself, nothing wrong with that. Now let's scroll down, and I want to go ahead and point out right now, if you listen to this video, it is almost word for word. Basically, he's reading off of a script. This is pure plagiarism. I want you to check this out. 8 things you can do. ZDNet. 8 things you can do with Linux, that you can't do with Macs or Windows. This article is originally written by Jack Wallen. Okay, he's a contributing writer for ZDNet, and this is a direct ripoff. I want you to read some of this. Back when I first started using Linux in 1997, Ebuzz actually corrected this to 2005, which is when he said he started using Linux. But literally everything else is a word-for-word reading of this article. But he's reading it like it's his own material, and he's claiming it to be his own while he's making money off of his YouTube videos using this guy's article. He put no work into this. He slapped his intro into Kdenlive. He basically read this guy's article, who actually did the legwork here, and then claimed it as his own. I want you to look at this. I'm going to go here, and I'm going to start here, and then I'm going to bring up Troy's video. By the way, if you don't know who he is, go look up Troy. Go look up Troy's real name. And yeah, I have reported you, Troy, just so you know. I've contacted the original writer. I've also contacted ZDNet, and to let them know what you're doing with their articles, because I'm sure it's not the first time you've done this. But let's go ahead and take a listen.
Wanting to support it. Now, what I want to talk about today is basically things you can do with Linux that you can't do with Windows or Mac OS. Back when I first started using Linux in 2007, it had really just been in the infancy of a desktop operating system, whether it be Ubuntu, Linux Mint, or the several different other ones that are out there. But prior to that, really, the open source operating system was primarily used by computer science students, hackers, and programmers who wanted an alternative to the Windows operating system. It was serious and geared towards serious work. Fast forward to now, and Linux is used for everything. And you may want to say, why? Simply put, it's more flexible than Windows and Mac OS. Linux can be bent and twisted into just about anything, but Linux is not only more flexible, reliable, and secure than Windows and Mac OS, but it's also a lot more fun. I've spent many days and weekends and weeks tweaking the Linux desktop simply because I could. Some of the desktops I've configured have been so amazing that friends wanted to know how they could achieve the same look, only to be disappointed that their operating system of choice wasn't capable of pulling off such great feats. Having said that, I wanted to share some of the really cool things that you can do with the Linux desktop.
Okay, so if that's not proof right there that this is a direct ripoff of this man's work, I don't know what is. And I'm sure if you go back and you check some other Ebuzz Central content, it's the exact same thing. He basically rips off other people's content because he can't come up with his own. He slaps his own intro and outro onto it, trying to make money off YouTube, off of other people's hard work. Anyway, just wanted to share this with the Linux community so you know what Ebuzz is actually all about. Thanks for watching, guys.